Hello, my name is Olga Nikitina, and this is my channel about startups. And today I want to talk about a very important tax fill-in form that every founder needs to fill in order not to pay huge taxes in the future. It's called 83B election. I'm not a lawyer, so I am talking as a founder, just sharing my knowledge. So, of course, if you want know more detail about that, talk to lawyers, but still a sum up of the situation. So, let's imagine you are a founder and you're gonna incorporate C-corp. So we are talking about C-corp when you want to raise capital in the future. You incorporate your company, and probably, let's say you're a solo founder or there are two founders, you incorporate your C Corp, you appoint an initial director, probably it's one of you. Director approves the issuing of founders' shares, and the founder purchases these shares. And if shares are subject to vesting, the founder signs the restricted stock purchase agreement. And then the founder needs to fill 83B election within 30 days. Just make sure you understand that you have to do it within 30 days after incorporation. And usually this is done only if shares are vested. But most of the startups who want to raise capital, founders will go through vesting. I have videos about vesting on my channel, so if you don't know what it is, you can watch them. But in shortly, we'll mention that vesting means that to get the full amount of your shares, you need to work in this startup for some time. Usually, it's 4 years, and it's quite fair because investors want you to be in the game, not to get shares and in 2 weeks say, oh, I'm tired, bye bye, and have all the shares. Investors want to make sure that you get shares only after a certain period of time. So you are under the vesting procedure. So if your shares are vesting shares, you need to fill in 83B election within 30 days. The whole form is about taxation. And we don't really mess up with taxes in the US and with the IRS, so we want everything to be in place. It's about when you will be taxed on the shares you got in the company. By filling 83B election, you are saying, tax me now. Let me give you an example. You get these shares in a startup that has zero revenue, no one knows about it, and you get 5 million shares. And you can agree that you pay $500 for all the 5 million shares. It's fair because the company doesn't really value anything. There is no revenue, no clients, etc. So you are saying to your tax authorities, tax me now on these $500. And probably it's going to be like mostly almost zero taxes, right, on this amount of money. If you don't fill in 83B form in 30 days, it means that the tax authority will tax you when you vest your shares. Usually it's 4 years. And if company costs values in 4 years, its value is 10 million or maybe 10 billion. Imagine how much money you will pay. So this form is about your tax, how you will be taxed on the fact that you got these shares. Again, I repeat, if you don't want to pay huge amount of taxes in 4 years when you really vest your shares and you are the owner of the shares now, and the company costs lots of money, you want to tell the tax authority that you want them to tax you now. When you get these 5 million shares and pay very small money to the company, and usually it's $100 or $500, and you pay taxes over this sum of money. Just make sure you do it when you incorporate your C Corp.